Hey, what's up? This is ARIF S. KINCHEN, and you're kicking it with GHOSTCAM7s. That's how it goes.
So we're here, GHOSTCAM7, and we're interviewing the great ARIF KINCHEN.
Yeah.
So I know that you got your start with voiceover work, right? What made you go into that type of work?
Well, it was a look up. The way I really started was dancing in house party. Like you gotta keep it real, you know. You gotta keep it hip hop. But then I got into some acting. But when I was doing the show Sparks, I went to go look for a brand new agent. And I basically walked in and I saw the microphone and I was like, "Yo, what is that?" They're like, "We do voiceovers." I was like, "You do voiceovers? Really? Is that the thing when you make the cartoons and stuff?" They said, "Yeah," and advertising, all kind of stuff. I said, "Well, if you sign me here at SBG Talent, I won't go nowhere else." And I've been with them for 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you enjoy doing voiceover work? I know you've done a few animated pieces, you've done Crashbox, you've done Family Guy, and you've done Happy Feet, which is one of my personal favorites. So how was that? How was that experience?
It was the worst experience ever. I cannot stand anybody. Voiceovers have allowed for me to do any race that I want to do, to not be grounded just because of my structure, because of who they see. That allows me to give the aesthetic and project it however they want. Now I do more, African American voices, more Black people voices, if you will. But I get to do other stuff. I portrayed Russian, I portrayed German, I've done all kind of stuff, and it's just fun because you get to create without any boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
You go off the strength of your voice and then allow the viewer to create the image that they want to create based on the character, not necessarily who the person is speaking. So I know that you've also gotten into video games, which I know is like a huge market. So how did you get into that, and how is that different, like doing video games from voiceover work? How is that different?
It's different from two levels. Advertising is like, hey, welcome to Boost Mobile, or hey, you can get your burger here at McDonald's. With the video games and even animation, you're embodying a character that you're doing it, but you're not there, so you have to give everything that you can to impact the character, so that whatever they do draw makes sense.
It makes sense.
So like with video games, though, the most recent with Saints Row, the 4th coming out just recently, we've been able to work together in a room at PCB Productions, led by Keith Aram. But the guys over at DS Volition, they chose that team to do it, and you had the lead writer, Steve Jarrells, you had Jeff P.E.A.C.E, and you had Drew Holmes, and now Jason L. Blair that would come there. They would do us like you do a TV show. They'd be like, okay, we're gonna set the scene, and me and the other actors would act it out, like how we're talking right now. We would do it like that, but we have head rigs like the Avatar. So we could act with each other, because usually I'm in the booth standing like this, and there's the words right here, and then I have to say them and give it the best, and they tell me like, no, act like it hurts, act like it's more pain.
It's harder.
So it's like you're trying to gauge, because the guy may be thinking of stuff on the fly, because he knows what the end story is before you. But we don't always get the whole script. But with Saints Row 4 and then even with Dead Rising, they gave us everything. So I think those performances are going to be noticeably better than you've seen from my career before, because I had everything
you worked
to
with
prepare.
Full information.
Full information, so I could expound on that and even riff on it and go crazy. And working with a guy like Troy Baker, who works on every single video game, and even having Laura Bailey as your female character, and then class actresses like Danny Nicolette, sister from whatever, Family Tools. Having her in the room and having Natalie Lander in a room from Malcolm in the Middle, and even Yuri Lewenthal, who I didn't realize was my favorite. I love Ben 10 from the get-go. I'm grown, but I watch cartoons. Whatever. And I eat Cocoa Puffs, and I like Fruity Pebbles, and I like Pop Rocks, and I don't share with my kids. So I got to hang out with these guys. Really cool, but in like how we're talking, we got to build a relationship so that we could be funny with each other. It was real. It wasn't us making a joke because we were supposed to make a joke. We made a joke because the line was funny and we were making up something as we were going. Or someone tickling you under your arm just to get the reaction.
And it makes it more authentic when you take it to screen.
And that's the fun thing, and now I understand why actors would be like, I flew in a week earlier to go hang out with the cast to build a relationship. It's like, it does help. It does. Even with the VIP HIDEAWay, with what we're doing today, our first show, the first like 2 tapings were kind of, whatever, but we still brought the professionalism. But by the end of the day, we knew what we were doing. And now I actually talk to these guys on the phone. We check in with each other, we see how each other's doing, so we have a real relationship. And I think it translates.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of VIP Hideaway, so how long have you been working on this project? Like, how long has this been going on?
This is the second season. They've already did one for Comcast Thursdays. That's like the hashtag we came up with. So they had a full season, and now this is the second season.
Oh, cool.
So I've been here came in July and did about 5, 6 episodes, and now we're back here now doing about like 5 to 10.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Do you have any like Twitter, Facebook things that you want?
Oh, I have everything. You can hit me up at ARIF S. KINCHEN. You can go on Facebook and just look up ARIF S. KINCHEN. And you can, go on Instagram, same thing. It's just that. It's ARIF S. KINCHEN. There you go. There you go. Keeps it real. Yeah. Boom like dynamite. Go pick up Saints Row 4, man. Pierce Washington is your boy.